Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is William Heinman, and you're at Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job or they completely foobar it like these two clowns. I don't get it. I really don't. But do me a favor. While you're here, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, hit the like and share button. The thumbs up and thumbs down tells me how I did from you. You may leave a comment if you'd like. And go over to Avira Israel's channel, which is where this video comes from, which is We the People University. Now, when you get over there, he has an ebook you guys can read that tells about the policing of this day and age. He also has a regular book you can buy if you'd like. He has a lot of information, a lot of good videos. Go check him out. If you haven't subscribed to him, please do. Show him some love. Hit his like and share button, and don't forget to tell him that I sent you guys over there. Now, this video, I don't even know where to go with it. Are the state troopers all just a bunch of thugs? Is that what it is in Michigan? Because I've seen now 4 videos of Michigan state troopers who A, do not know how to act, B, act like they are tyrannical thugs, and for a police officer to admit that he carries a stash so he can use it. And meaning stash, meaning drugs, to be able to plan on someone else. I find this alarming at best. I really do, guys. And I'm not talking to the bootlickers or you Karens or Darrens out there that have blinders on that goes, oh, well, they have such a hard job and it's so dangerous. Gosh. No, it's not dangerous. You go to OSHA, they have you like at 38 as being a police officer. Being a fireman's more dangerous. Idiots. With cops, we have to worry about them being sovereign citizens and having qualified immunity and their little blue thin line gang and the blue shield they hide behind because of their police union is so corrupt. Let's check this video out from Avira Israel's channel, and you guys tell me. I mean, I watched it and I about lost my. It wasn't pretty because it's one thing after another. You know, the officer is leading. He's putting words in the guy's mouth. He's making stuff up. He's lying. What else? Planning or wanting to plant drugs. You know, and it's pure crap. Okay, now there are 2 things we can do about this. I bet you knew that was coming. A violation of oath of office by a public official, meaning if they break their oath to the Constitution, it's a felony, not a misdemeanor, not to be talked down, not a slap on the wrist. It's a felony. Do the time or the crime, do the time, babe. The second one is if an officer makes an arrest. Now, I want you guys to watch this, all right? Because this is especially a drunken driving thing. If a officer makes an arrest on drunken driving and you pass the blood and alcohol test for drugs and alcohol, and you pass it, and the DA throws it out, it costs you between $5,000 and $15,000 to get it taken care of, to get it cleaned off your record. And the cop still gets the kudos for the arrest, which he gets in vacations, in cash rewards, and in promotions. Yeah, it's scary, and it's totally ass backwards. So anyway, let's check this video out, guys, and you guys can tell me.
Tanya searched through his car for nearly 3 minutes for a stash that he intended to plant in my car.
think I have any. Yeah, you know, I had a stash in here somewhere. I don't really know where it's at. He's gonna refuse anyway.
And why does a police official have a stash of drugs for planting on other suspects in the first place? That's my question.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. Imagine this. You're just taking a stroll in this free country that we call, United States of America. You're just driving freely at 3 a.m. You get pulled over by 2 Michigan State police officers, and they state that you are DUI. They make you take field sobriety tests. Well, actually, they ask you to take field sobriety tests and you agree, which you should never do, but you agree and you quote unquote pass it with flying colors. This is why I say these things are not pass or fail. You pass it with flying colors and they still state they're going to take you to the hospital and you're going to have to do a test to see if you have any alcohol in your system. And hell, you pass that with flying colors. There's nothing in your system, but they arrest you anyway. And when they arrest you, they are making homophobic slurs towards you because of their own thoughts about you. Very, very humiliating. But I'm not going to say too much now because I want this guy to walk you through his experience. And trust me, you want to watch it all because what he researched and found about these state troopers on their public social media pages, you don't want to miss. Let's check out this video.
Is alcohol impact your ability to drive today? No. Okay, when was your last drink? Has it been at least 2 hours?
Yes.
Okay. All right. 2 hours, you said? What was it specifically? Smelling fruity and a little bit of something else on you.
There is no alcohol on me.
On your breath, I can smell on your breath. Something fruity, like what were you drinking?
Do you have a car? And do you have a clean driving record? Did you know you could pay?
No alcohol on me.
No? But it's been at least 2 hours?
There's no alcohol on me.
Alrighty, just hop out for me. I'm gonna verify, okay? Why are you changing your story on that? I said 2 hours, and then I said I smell it on your breath, and now you're denying it all. That's suspicious to me.
I'm not commenting any further.
Okay.
I have not had any alcohol.
Hello, my name is Dakari Lariat. On April 10, 2024, I was racially profiled and falsely accused of DUI by Michigan State Troopers George Kanya and Matthew Okai. I was subjected to countless sobriety tests, which I passed.
Okay, we'll step off the road here just because it's not even. I want an even surface for you. Stand right on my light here for me. Good. Are you a diabetic?
No.
Are you a hemophiliac?
No.
Are you on any anticoagulants?
No.
Okay, do you take any medication?
I do.
Like what?
I would prefer to keep my medication private.
Oh, okay. Heels and toes touching like this. See how mine are? Yep. And then arms down your side like a pencil dive. Yep. Just remain like that and then don't move till I tell you to move, okay? Do you understand those instructions?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any reason why you couldn't stand there like that?
No.
Okay. Weird question, I gotta ask it. I'm gonna check your eyes. What I want you to do is just follow the tip of my finger with only your eyes. Do not move your head, okay? Do you understand? Is there any reason you couldn't do that?
No.
Okay. Are you wearing contacts right now?
I am.
Okay. Same thing. Just keep following with your eyes and all your eyes. You gotta rub your eyes or something?
No.
Okay. You're just not tracking it. Same thing, I'm just slowing it down now, okay? How long you had your contacts in?
An hour or so.
Hour or so? So they're not dry or anything?
They're fine.
They're fine. Okay.
And after passing them, the troopers changed their story and said that I was probably high on weed.
Why are you changing your story on that? I said 2 hours, and then I said I smell it on your breath, and now you're denying it all. That's suspicious to me.
I'm not commenting any further.
Okay.
I have not had any alcohol.
Okay.
I have not had any alcohol.
Not had any alcohol.
I have not.
Okay. Now, how about marijuana? Because you have had that.
Now he's saying the driver has changed his story from admitting that it's been at least 2 hours since he had any alcohol, but that's not what happened. If you guys paid attention to that, he insinuated it was about, he as in the police officer insinuated that it was maybe 2 hours since the driver had a drink, alcohol.
2 hours, you said? What was it specifically? Smelling fruity and a little bit of something else on you.
There is no alcohol in it.
The driver was always consistent with his statement stating that I have not had any alcohol. Even in the humiliating insults the officer was throwing his way, I smell something fruity. Now, at the time, maybe no one would have figured out what this cop was saying, but later we see that these were homophobic insults that he's making towards the driver. But again, the driver never stated that he had any alcohol whatsoever.
Yeah. I don't know what he's on, but what is it? Was it? Yeah, must have been weed and alcohol.
There was no violation, and I'm fully capable of driving my car. I just drove from Cleveland.
Okay. Well, like I said, we're trained in standardized physical sobriety evaluations. We've had over 800 hours of that. And let's say he's wrong. Let's say I'm wrong. Let's say that you are completely fine. In our professional opinion, due to our training experience, we don't believe you can operate that motor vehicle safely. So it's our job as we sort of take an oath to make sure that you get home and everybody else gets home safe. So we're not going to chance it. So today, what we're going to have to do is he'll allow you to park your vehicle, let you.
Okay, he just mentioned that in their oath. So I guess that the oath of the Constitution doesn't matter, but the oath of making sure that the driver is safe is okay. So he's picking and choosing which ones he wants to take and work with, and the other ones they don't. Is that what he's saying, the officer?
Your friend, park your vehicle, whatever. We're not trying to cost you any money, but we do have to take you to the hospital. Make sure you're okay because the substances we believe you're taking with your medication, and then get the blood draw done. After the blood draw is done, you'll be detoxed and be free to go. There's no added charges, nothing like that. Only time that changes is if you change how you've been. You go from cordial to not cordial. You say, I'm not doing this, screw you guys. Then what happens is we're going to do the same thing we've done, do our documentation, but then we have to contact the judge or magistrate.
I also requested dash cam and body cam video. And as I watched the video, I nearly broke down when I heard the word drugs. Trooper Kanya searched through his car for nearly 3 minutes for a stash that he intended to plant in my car.
So here's a question for you. How many other officers in Michigan carry drugs in their car that they can plant on people?
I don't think I have any. Yeah, you know, I had a stash in here somewhere. I don't really know where it's at. He's gonna refuse.
So at this point, this cop is searching through his car for drugs. And you can hear his partner say, drugs. And he goes, I don't think I have any. I don't even know where I put them. They're in here somewhere. And you're going to see that he's going to search throughout his car for a couple minutes, trying to find where the drugs are inside of his vehicle so he can plant this on a driver. And the genius recorded himself doing so. It's amazing. Let's keep watching.
Me, I didn't stop it. Me, I'm just.
Well, I do have to say, this is a very excessive stop. It's cold. I want to drop him off.
I was then taken to a local hospital where I immediately passed the blood test for alcohol.
Okay.
And despite all of the evidence, the troopers then decided to jail me so that I could sober up. Throughout the night, I was subjected to humiliation, mocking of my name, and homophobic comments.
Daiquiri. We're going places. Daiquiri.
Just in case you missed it, his name is Dakari, not Daiquiri.
You've been drinking daiquiris? My goodness. It's Ducati.
After getting out of the jail, I researched the two troopers' social media. And I can't say I wasn't surprised to see homophobic and racist comments throughout. Governor Whitmer and Colonel Grady, please terminate these dangerous cops immediately.
But I'm sure these guys meant no harm. They should continue to be Michigan State Patrol for the state of Michigan because we can see just how great their police work really is. Now, this is for the naysayers out there. If this video isn't enough evidence, if the other, maybe 600 videos on this channel have not proven to you that there are bad police officers out there. And if you're not trying to be on one side or the other, you have to make a decision. Either leave or conform. And in most cases, people are conforming. And this looks like two cops that conform to the wrong side of obeying the law. And they tried to set up an innocent driver and it backfired. Well, let me not say it backfired because we're waiting for the outcome of what happens with these police officers because to my knowledge, they're still employed. But we will keep our eyes on this one. Give you the update. Hopefully it's what we all want to hear, and that's these guys out and charged. With that being said, make sure you always record police because it's these type of recordings that can make these things happen. If you don't record, if you don't know your rights, and if you don't stand up for your rights and do what's necessary to fight back, then nothing ever happens. Know your rights, record the police. With that being said, we the People University, signing off.
All right, guys. So what do you think? I mean, you talk about scumbag cops. These are the cops we need to get rid of. They need to go away. And the only way you're going to do that is if everybody works together, get hold of your congressmen, senators, legislators, governors, city council members, and your mayors, and say we want the laws changed. The only way it's going to happen, people. So subscribe and set up a mind. Go over to Vyra Israel's We the People University. Check out his channel, and we will talk to you in another one. Thank you.